Hey, what's up you guys, Mr. Awesome here. As of the recording of this video, Nintendo released 2 waves of the Mario Kart DLC for the Booster Course Pass, and before this video came out, I ranked them individually for their own individual video, but I've decided to merge both rankings into one video. So here we are. My name is JuniorAlexanderLeiva, aka Mr. Awesome, and here's waves 1 and 2, ranked from worst to best. So grab some popcorn, drop a like, subscribe for future Mario Kart content, because this is one of the best places you could be. Alright, so I might get some flack for this one, but in all actuality, I kinda really like Sky High Sundae. It's the 4th track from the Propeller Cup, and it's an entirely new track for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It was recently ported over to Mario Kart Tour, but I'll be honest with you, I kinda agree with everyone when they say this might be the worst track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I can see why, and I can respect it, but damn, I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't mention that this is one of the more visually appealing tracks to me. I love the colorfulness this track exudes. I love how it looks like you're racing in an ice cream wonderland. Like you just came out of the refrigerator and you're out here racing and stuff. And it has anti-gravity too. None of these courses so far before Wave 2 have had anti-gravity, but this one. I love the hole in the ice cream cone just to get an item box. I don't know, it's something simple that I love. And this track just gives me major Super Mario Galaxy vibes. But I would be lying to you if I didn't say this track feels bland. It looks the part, but it doesn't walk the part at all. The road seems very linear, and it just feels like there could have been interesting elements baked into this. Like I said before, it's literally a bland course with an ice cream coating on top of it. Why isn't the ice slippery when you're driving on it? Why can't the road feel more ice creamy? Is that even a word? Like, it doesn't even feel like I'm racing on anything that is not supposed to be just a regular road. There's so many desserts and stuff, and I feel like this could have been taken advantage of tenfold. This could have been like a snow course, if anything, and it would have made it a lot better. I feel like there was many missed opportunities with this course, but at least it nailed the theming right. Oh, and shout outs to them broken handrails too. Alright, so New York Minute is the first track from the Turnip Cup, and its origin is from Mario Kart Tour, and it kinda hits close to home. It's set in New York City. I'm from New Jersey, which is very, very, very close to New York City, so I can recognize some of the locales shown in this very track, such as Central Park, Times Square, and the Rockefeller Center. There's probably some more, but they're there. It's funny because in Rockefeller Center, that's where Nintendo New York is at, and it would have been kind of cool to see it there. Like the other city courses, it has that Mario touch to it, like the advertisements, flags, and even the taxis have Mario Kart branding to it. I'm gonna go watch that Donkey Kong musical if you guys don't mind after this video. The music from the track is pleasant to hear. It doesn't scream New York to me. At least it doesn't scream modern New York to me. If anything, it reminds me of Frank Sinatra type of New York music. It's fun pointing out what I recognized as I was driving around, because again, it just hits close to home for me. If there's something I gotta complain about, it would have been nice to glide between buildings and see the landscape in a nicer view, because New York City, at least for me, it's known for its landscape. Like, that view is incredible. And not to say that this track is boring or anything, but compared to every other city track in this list, I'd say I definitely had a lot more fun driving in those other city tracks. And what's crazy to me is that New York has so much to offer in the real world, like its bridges, the ice rink, the subway system. This could have been a little bit of everything, but it just feels Central Park focused. And it sucks because New York City, again, close to home, but oh well. Another gripe I have is that why is there Yoshi and Toads everywhere? Where are the New Donk City characters? This would have been perfect if it would have had New Donk City characters. If anything, this would have been higher on the list if it had more creative NPCs. But they played it safe and lazy, so it is what it is. Wow. This track has changed a lot since the Nintendo 64 days. Choco Mountain from the Golden Dash Cup has returned to Mario Kart, at least the console version. I haven't really played the Mario Kart Tour version of Choco Mountain, but from what I've been playing in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Choco Mountain feels really updated and a bit different than it did a couple, I would say 2 decades ago. I was like 5 when Mario Kart 64 came out. But man, oh man, the nostalgia hits hard here. I love the music. It's a nice updated rendition of what we veteran Mario Kart fans heard many years ago. This score feels more alive, with paratroopers and Shy Guys watching these hooligans race against a chocolate mountain. And speaking of the mountain itself still has that very memorable face. It's subtle, but it's very memorable. Interesting. It has 2 holes for eyes and a mouth as a tunnel. One thing I definitely love about this updated track is that stupid section where you can accidentally fall off the cliff if a rock hits you and you gotta start the race from way behind. I'm glad that was removed. Now it's a whole spiral you gotta go up, and still you gotta avoid rocks and stuff, but if you get hit and you fall, Lack-It 2 saves you, which honestly is amazing because in Mario Kart 64, that was a big annoying. And like I said, the big rocks don't feel as punishing as they did in that game. One thing I do love, since it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is the hills at the end. Definitely the trick system this game has implemented, or more recent Mario Kart games have recently implemented, make these hills at the end of each lap a lot more fun to go through. In Mario Kart 64, it's a little awkward because you're just literally going over it and stuff. A couple things I don't like about this track is the course feels surprisingly short to me. Yeah, it's a Mario 64 course, and a Mario 64 track isn't really as long as a typical Mario Kart 8 track, but I don't know, I feel like they could have elongated it or something. The original Choco Mountain felt a little bit more challenging to go through, but obviously that was because of the cliff stuff, but I don't know, besides that, it still feels short. And one thing I would have to nitpick is the mountain itself lost its chocolate appeal. Back in the N64 days, the track itself looked pretty edible. Now, for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it just looks like a regular mountain with mud and dirt, which does not look edible, does not look chocolatey at all. But at the end of the day, it's a really good course, and for this being the worst tracks thus far, is something else. Seriously. Sky Garden from the Lucky Cat Cup has really changed from its debut from the Game Boy Advance. Mario Kart Super Circuit, I believe it was Mario Kart Super Circuit. For Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart Tour, I gotta say, this track looks very good. I love it. Honestly, it looks really updated in comparison to the Game Boy Advance and Mario Kart DS iterations of this track. It looks really updated in comparison to the Game Boy Advance and Mario Kart DS iterations, and it's one of the more graphically impressive tracks alongside the other Tour tracks in Wave 1 of the booster course. I love how alive it feels with the clouds moving. It's so subtle, but it's there. Like if you stop, you notice the clouds next to you move and stuff. There's a huge mushroom in the middle where you can bounce off, which gives me Mushroom Gorge vibes. And there's even butterflies by the bushes. Paratroopers and flying airships are seen in the background, and it really gives an ambiance to this track, and it's something that previous iterations of this track never really gave us. Yeah, it could be because of hardware and stuff, but I'm happy Nintendo didn't just plop in an old course and just added some things and made it anew for a quick buck. Yeah, it could be the same. Well, it looks exactly the same from Mario Kart Tour, but I don't know. It just feels a lot more complete here in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But something I do gotta say, which brings this track down a lot, is just how short this track is. 3 laps doesn't really cut it for a track like this. This could have easily, in my opinion, been 5 laps long. I don't see why they couldn't just make more track. They could have made it a little longer. They could have even added an anti-gravity section or something, because none of the tracks from Wave 1 have anti-gravity, which is kind of weird. Wow. Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7 reappeared in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the Golden Dash Cup. And I gotta say something, the grand opening in this track's theme really feels welcoming. I loved Mario Kart 7. It's one of my favorite Mario Karts of all time. And seeing this back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just good nostalgia, especially towards my teenage years. Out of all these circuits in Mario Kart history, this may or may not be the favorite of mine, or at least top 5 favorite circuit track of all time in Mario Kart history. Yeah, Luigi's tracks are cool and all, but I don't know, they got nothing on Toad's track. Why? I just love the Toad aesthetic, honestly. Toads are a cute species, and seeing them as giant inflatables is very heartwarming. One of the main reasons I love this track especially is because it gives you a lot of space to drift. Ever since Mario Kart DS instilled drifting in me, I don't play Mario Kart without drifting at all. I don't like not drifting. In Mario Kart 7, I always practice my drifts on this very track. I wouldn't say I perfected it, but I spent a lot of time drifting here. I just love the space it gives you. So coming back here in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe felt very nostalgic to me. Very, very nostalgic to me. This honestly is just a good track to race on. There's no dumb gimmick. It's just a nice and simple track. One thing I would have to say in terms of nitpicks is that this should have been the first track of the Golden Dash Cup. You know, Paris Promenade is cool and all, don't get me wrong, but this should have been the first one. But whatever, we got it. It's just nitpicks, you know. Something the internet was raging on was the texture work for this track. Well, to be honest, it's a little disheartening that the textures are garbage and doo-doo. It's a racing game. We're not really meant to be looking at these textures. Yeah, they look nice and all, but still. I love the aesthetic of Mario Circuit 3 so much. It's the second track from the Turnip Cup, and its origin is from Super Mario Kart. But let's be real, this track, even though it is from Super Mario Kart, has been upgraded from Mario Kart Tour. But regardless of that, I love how this track feels alive, from the addition of spectators to the addition of floating bricks and the overall updated decor to even its music. Mario Circuit 3's music is just iconic, and it just screams Super Mario Kart, to me at least. And that's something I'm happy is carried over to this iteration of the track, as per previous iterations of this track. I'm happy it's still present with us till this day. Something I know many people can appreciate, including myself, is the ability to cut corners with speed booster items such as the mushroom, etc, etc. And something I personally love is the fact that I can drift to my heart's content. I almost put this as high as I possibly could on this list because of the drifting alone, because I've mentioned time and time again on this channel how much drifting adds to the Mario Kart experience for me, and I'm glad that this Super Nintendo track can do that just for me. But you can drift on any other track. It's just the music makes it a lot more fun, in my opinion. Honestly, there's not much I dislike about this track aside that it's just a very basic track in comparison to all the other ones. If anything, it should be happy it's up this high in the list just because the music and stuff, you know, and the drifting for me. Yo, Tokyo Blur, honestly, I have to say I love it because it's based off the real world, and it's something I just have a fascination towards when Mario crosses over with the real world. Why? Because I live in the real world, so if I can cross over with my boy Mario, then you know, that's a A+ in my book. While I usually have a huge issue with Mario gentrification, I have to say the team behind this track blended both the Tokyo and Mario themes very, very well. It looks like they belong with each other, honestly. I love the different colored roads, and the monuments stood out very nice, the buildings surrounding, even the advertisements. Like there was this one of Mario standing sideways. It was really cool to look at. It felt like it could be something you can see in real life. If anything, I wonder if Tokyo actually looks like this. You know, I wonder if it's actually bright and colorful, but I doubt it because this is a Mario game, so I don't know. Until I go to Japan, we're gonna find out. And one thing I do gotta say about Tokyo Blur, which I will mention with the other tour tracks, is that I love how this has differing roads that you take after each lap. It's something that makes courses feel different each time you go through. Not necessarily like different, but it's more than just going through the same track over 3 times. Every time you go through with these tour tracks, there's something new to look at. There's even a toll booth, which is pretty cool. I wish they charge you coins though every time you go through the toll booth. It'd be pretty cool. There's not really much to hate here, to be honest with you. Tokyo Tour is just a really good track in my eyes. The track isn't any higher than what it is because the ones after this are just better in my opinion. The one complaint I have is that the track kind of does feel kind of short, but it's a tour track, but it could have been longer, especially with the elongated roads. Woohoo! I never thought I'd see this track in Mario Kart 8. Shroom Ridge. Yo, Shroom Ridge with the DS music is just something else. DS Mario Kart tracks have interesting themes. I'm not really musically inclined enough to give vocabulary and jargon out, but I think it's called the MIDI. And the MIDI for the DS, or whatever the sound font track, whatever it was, just has that cool whistle and stuff. And I just love it. I really love hearing this whistle in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It felt really updated from the DS version. The DS didn't really sound high quality now if I think about it. This might be a little controversial to say, but I'm ready to argue in the comments. But dare I say, this is the best highway track in Mario Kart history. Seriously, well, Toad's Highway is annoying, and this other city one from Double Dash isn't as good as this. Well, that could be up there, but I would say this is the best highway track, because that was more of a city track. There's only a one-way, so there's no opposing traffic to stop you. Literally, you're going with the cars. If you can't maneuver across the cars, well, that's a you problem at that point. And I really love how the coins and item boxes flow with the track as you go on. They come in sets of 5, well, at least the item boxes, and they're pretty cool because you can get 2 items at once. And you can get multiple coins, which, you know, speeds you up. On the DS, it didn't make sense for you to get double items because you really couldn't. But for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it truly does because you can get 2 item boxes and get 2 items at the same time. And honestly, like I said before, maneuvering through traffic, as it is a you problem, but it is a fun you problem because it's a blast to maneuver in. I gotta be honest, there's not much I don't like about this track. It definitely has more room for improvement. It could feel a bit longer. The track feels a bit too cartoonish. I feel like a gliding section would have been cool for that one shortcut. I don't know. I feel like they played extremely safe here by keeping it faithful to the original. But hey, if the original isn't broke, don't fix it. And this is one of the greater ones. I love Nintendo 64 tracks, but I never knew Calamari Desert, out of all things, would be a track I'd be raving about. Calamari Desert is a third track from the Turnip Cup, and its origin is from Mario Kart 64, my very first Mario Kart. This track has been upgraded very well from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's added new mechanics like the glider, and it managed to fit 12 players in very, very tight spots. While it still stays true to itself, kept those memorable moments like the train and the music. I'm always going to gush about music in every video I can, but this is one of those tracks I can listen to on my drive to work on repeat. As a matter of fact, I'm currently listening to a 30-minute version of this track as I script this video. You can tell there's a sprinkle of Mario Kart Tour here. One thing I will say that I truly love is the train. I love that you still have to wait at the train crossroad for it to go, and I also love the fact that you can finally drive in the tunnels. That's something you used to do for fun in Mario Kart 64, and now it's a part of the track. I love it, I love it, I love it. To me, this signifies that the people behind these tracks are fans like we are, and that's amazing. Alright, I'll say this right off the rip. The music from Sydney Sprint freaking slaps. Sydney Sprint is the first track from the Propeller Cup origin in Mario Kart Tour. I don't even think slaps is the right word. It literally punches you so hard you break through mountains. I personally haven't played through Tour's version of the track as of the recording of this video, but damn, does it make me want to try it out and see what its origins were like. Funny thing is, Sydney Sprint was supposed to be the #1 track in Wave 2, but the more I kept playing it, the more I realized the music alone is what made this track really worth that spot. But I'll say this, it's overall the better city course, especially in comparison to New York Minute. You get to see landscapes like the Sydney Opera Bridge, and I mean, hell, you go in it, which is very dope. Damn, this is almost #1, but nah, I couldn't let the fun and stuff cloud my judgment. What I didn't like about this track are these PNG images of the spectators. I mean, for God's sakes, Nintendo, we aren't in the GameCube era to be doing that stuff anymore. We definitely aren't. Plus, as I kept playing, I realized, dude, there really are better tracks than this one out there, at least in Wave 2. Yo, what is there not to love about Waluigi Pinball? It's our homeboy Waluigi's track, and it's inside a pinball machine. Waluigi Pinball is a 4th track from the Turnip Cup origin Mario Kart DS, aka one of the best Mario Karts. The music from this track slapped in the DS era, and it continues to slap in the Switch era of gaming, and I'm here for it, man. I love how they retained the layout from the DS version, from the colorful tunnel to the pinball table. You can still see the pinball follow down the course with you while you drive to the main part of the table. And obviously there's the graphical upgrade and a few tweaks with the pinball elements themselves, but that's to be expected. Graphically though, it's super got an upgrade in comparison to the DS version. It has way better lighting, things stand out from the darkness very well, and it's overall a treat to look at while racing, even if you're not racing. However, I don't like that there isn't much of an anti-gravity in this track. I feel like, you know, they could have gotten creative with this, but they didn't for some reason. And one small nitpick is just a personal one, nothing against the track, is I just hate how this Waluigi pinball sign looks. It looks very generic. It looks like something I could make in Photoshop. But overall, it's the best track in the Turnip Cup, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm happy Waluigi Pinball is here, and it's here to stay. Hey yo, what an upgrade this track got from Mario Kart Super Circuit. Snowland is the second track from the Propeller Cup Origin Mario Kart Super Circuit. To me, this is an entirely new course. I played Mario Kart Super Circuit a ton of times, and I played it on this channel as well. But if you were to tell me that this comes from Super Mario Circuit, whatever that game is, Mario Kart Game Boy Advance, I would have been like, no. But boy oh boy, did it get the upgrade of a lifetime. This is the first time this track has been remade for a new Mario Kart. So this track has been stuck in that, I'm sorry to say, garbage Mario Kart game, and it's finally in the best Mario Kart game there is. Dude, now there's penguins sliding around and they wobble all cute and stuff, which might add are very adorable too. The music is nice, it's inviting, it makes me want to appreciate the harshness of the cold. It makes me want to give someone a hug, to be honest with you. The sky is purplish, dare I say Aurora Borealis, but it's not Aurora Borealis because it doesn't look as cool. It's purple though. And the snowmen are back. The freaking snowmen. Shortcuts are available to use. Sometimes they don't work, sometimes they do, but it's hit or miss, and I guess they never miss, huh? And one thing I almost forgot to mention, the way the item box is flowing in and out from the track is really creative. I love that. Gives me very Shroom Ridge vibes, to be honest with you. Alright, don't shoot me, please, because I really don't want people to get mad. But Coconut Mall is not as good in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's back, and this time in HD, and while the glitches and exploits may be gone, the overall mall to go drive around is still a whole lot of fun. The trick system makes this a blast to go through. The moving cars being removed is a bit more relaxing to go through, but a bit sad since I personally like navigating through the parking lot of Coconut Mall. The music is still great, but I gotta say, hearing Coconut Mall is amazing, and these Coconut Mall memes are coming back too. Even the addition of the glider section was a nice update. Yeah, it was done in Mario Kart 7, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a little bit more memorable. I really forgot Coconut Mall was in Mario Kart 7 before I started researching. Even the stairs being updated was a small nice touch. I do have a little nitpick because I do like the stairs in Mario Kart Wii because they all look like cheese graters, and it was a lot easier to go through because if I remember correctly, you can go through the walls a little bit. Coconut Mall is great on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but not as great as it was on Nintendo Wii. It all feels a bit dumbed down from the original. The original had more of an appeal to it. I think it has to do with that Mario gentrification simplification I was talking about earlier. It's just the old mall used to use Mii's and stuff, and the Mii's were more appealing in my eyes. And I know, I get it, it's for the Wii era of Mario Kart, but I don't know, Mii's make games feel a little bit more personalized. I don't mind the Mario advertising. It's cool to know that the Koopalings have businesses and stuff, but it just doesn't hit the same, to be honest with you. And one thing I have to say I just didn't like from the minute I saw this was the mall is way too orange for my liking. Way too orange. That doesn't feel tropical to me. There's no sunset or anything to match this. I don't know. It's ugh. It just doesn't look good to me. Plus, the nice beautiful sign from the outside is gone. Now it's just this generic sign that says Coconut Mall. I can make this myself in Photoshop. The other one for Mario Kart Wii felt really inviting and really unique. Where's that personality? Where did it go? And even the thank you sign before you reach the parking lot is gone. You're not supposed to be thanked for leaving the mall and coming back again? I don't get it. Yeah, I really like Mario Kart Wii's Coconut Mall better. Woohoo! This one was almost my favorite track out of Wave 1. Paris Promenade from the Golden Dash Cup is perhaps my personal favorite track in Wave 1. I simply love the overall aesthetic of this. Yes, it's in Paris. Yes, there's brick roads. And yes, the music is just phenomenal. I simply love Mario interacting with the real world. I said it over there at Tokyo Blur, but I'm gonna say it here again for Paris Promenade. It's just a real good feeling. Gliding and having that scenic view of the Eiffel Tower is a real nice touch. And one thing I'm more impressed about is a graphical upgrade between Mario Kart Tour to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because Paris Promenade is a Mario Kart Tour track. I was complaining about the orange from Coconut Mall, but the color, theme, and aesthetic here is just, it fits it very well. That's all I'm gonna say. One thing I do have to mention is, I don't know, it's simple, but it mind blew me, is that you end up driving backwards in the last track of Paris Promenade, and it's pretty cool. It gave me Double Dash vibes from Luigi Circuit. There's not really much I don't like about this track. The one thing I would have to say is the turns. Sometimes I hit these gate thingy things because I think I can turn that way, but no. It's just that, I don't know. They should have just used those red arrow signs to tell you where to go throughout the whole track instead of these guardrail things. I feel like they blend into the environment way too easily in my opinion. They could at least put arrows or something, like signs. I don't know, I'm not a game maker. Woo! Easily the best track out of Wave 1 and the Lucky Cat Cup is Ninja Hideaway. Ninja Hideaway, despite not being my favorite track, and despite it being a Mario Kart Tour track, feels the most alive and fleshed out track out of all of them. Seriously, going through this course is always a treat in 150cc or less. Because if you play in 200cc, it's annoying. It's not unplayable, but it's really annoying. I love the different paths to take, from that hidden shortcut through the glider going up. It's just a lot of fun. Honestly, this just feels alive. The Shy Guys being ninjas, the Wario garlic aesthetic. Wario tracks are really good, you know? That's what I learned in this track. Wario tracks are really good. You barely see Wario here, you just see his nose sometimes. The bananas turning out to be Shy Guys is a nice touch. You know, nice hazard, but it's a nice touch. I really felt in awe playing this for the first time, and I felt more of an appreciation towards it when I was playing with a more analytical view for this ranking video. Personally, I love this track a lot. Why? Because it feels like a modern Mario Kart track, and a really damn good one at that. And it's surprising because it came from Mario Kart Tour, and a lot of people, you know, they don't like Mario Kart Tour. They don't give it the time of day, but if Mario Kart Tour can pump out tracks like this, dude, imagine what you could get for an actual Mario Kart 10. Come on, man. It's Mushroom Gorge. If there's any track that oozes Mario Kart Wii, it's this one. Mushroom Gorge is the third track from the Propeller Cup Origin Mario Kart Wii. I don't really have to sit here and explain why it's this high in the list, do I? Do I really have to explain it? Alright. It's the bouncy mushrooms that do it for me, to be honest with you. These are just so much fun to go through. This section of the track breaks up the normal Mario Kart racing a lot. Yeah, we have land, sea, and air, but we have bouncing now, bro. That is something you carry to the grave. Not only do you have to race on land, but you also have to bounce on top of these mushrooms. And bouncing on these mushrooms isn't entirely easy, to be honest with you, because you can slip up and fall. And you can hit this blue one and get a gliding thingy thing. This track is more in line with the Wii version as opposed to the Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Tour versions, which is great because the Wii version is honestly the best version, maybe up until now. There's this cool shortcut that you can pull off after the mushroom caverns, but I haven't done that because I'm not really that good at Mario Kart. So here's footage of someone else doing it. Shout outs to whoever this person is. Either way, the music is great as always. Fucking Mushroom Gorge, amazing. I'm just happy it's been added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It would have been a damn shame if we finished these waves and this track was not included in it. Seriously. If I do have to say a nitpick, there's a missing mushroom platform here, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching this massive video. I really do appreciate the fact that you made it this far. Let me know down below your predictions for Wave 3. If you comment, I'll definitely know you made it this far into the video, and I'll appreciate you so much. Shout out to the members for putting that pizza on my pepperoni. You guys, come on, man, you guys are cute. And shout out to the hashtag merch gang for repping the Mr. Awesome merch out in the real world. I really do appreciate you. I hope I get to see you guys out there repping the merch, and I'll fanboy and take pictures with you. And thanks to you for making it to the very end. Hope you guys have a good day, and as always, stay golden. Bye.